Well, Kayla, you were just taking a nice look at this shiny new belt of yours, and new. It's nice to hear that, and it's been a bit of a long time coming for you, but it's been the goal. It's been such a constant for you to finally have that belt on your shoulder. I mean, like, what does it feel like?
I think it's still sinking in, to be honest. It's been a chaotic whirlwind just now. Like, I was talking to someone else and I was like, oh yeah, I was in a fist fight. Then I got a submission. Then I gave Dana a kiss on the head. And then I was like outside of the cage and the president was giving me a kiss on the cheek. And now I'm like, and Amanda was in the cage. Like, a lot's happened in a very short amount of time. But in all seriousness, like, yes, this belt, more than anything, it represents, like, I don't know. I think indomitable will and, like, who I became during the journey to get this belt, like who I am now as a human being, is just like that's really what it is, and that's what it represents. And God gave me these gifts, and I just try and go out there and leave it all inside the cage and leave it on the mat every day and leave it like, I just try to squeeze the ever-living shit out of life. That's what I do.
You do that. And I was going to say there was like so much to unpack about this fight, like from the build up to the way that it went to the aftermath.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay, let's start with the actual fight itself. I mean, a beautiful transition from the attempt of that arm triangle to then see, like, what did you see? Because of Kimura, like, we see them, but they're not the most common thing.
Yeah. To be honest, I was like pacing myself for 25 hard minutes and just trying to be smart, pick my shots. I heard the clappers go, and that's a move that, you know, Mike Brown and actually Steve Mako and I drill quite a bit, like going from Kimura to north-south, back to crucifix. Like, we drill it. So I heard the clapper, and I was like, you know what, let me just give this a little cranky crank, see what happens, and she tapped, I guess.
I don't know if
I didn't feel her tap, but
I don't know if you've seen
I haven't seen
yet the I mean, it was the beautiful textbook execution of a
Really?
Kimura.
I
mean,
gotta watch it.
yep, the way her shoulder is. I think back here, a lot of people were like, "Wow, that was really quick," and I was like, "Y'all have never been in a Kimura before,
no, they're brutal,
let
are they
alone
not? Yeah.
a good one." And with your strength, I can't even imagine what it felt like.
Thank you.
We saw a lot of emotion. Obviously, it makes a lot of
my
sense.
voice was so deep when I was trying to talk, and I was like, why do I sound like that? Oh my God.
But like really beautiful words, and like I have to ask, like, where did you learn to cut a promo? Because from the whole Octagon interview, the chat with Amanda, I mean, it was almost like I was sitting there, and I talk for a living, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to take a note or two from Kayla.
Well, thank you. No, to be honest, well, part of my visualization is like visualizing how I'm going to use my platform to do good in the world. And really, I equate it to God. Like, I feel like he helped me find the words that I needed. And the Amanda stuff was just like icing on the cake. You know, I saw them cut to her on the screen and everyone started cheering. And I was like, well, this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. Like, I want to fight her. She's here. She says she wants to fight me. Let's bring her in the cage.
And when we talk about legacy in the sport, I think it's so rare that we have Olympic medalists. So
you only have one.
You only have only one. I wanted to make that distinction. We have Henry Cejudo, of course, two-time champ, Olympic gold medalist, but now we have a two-time Olympic gold medalist and bantamweight champion.
Well, multiple-time champ here too, soon coming.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love that. When you think of your legacy, though, not just in mixed martial arts, but like in all of combat sports, I know that you and Henry joke about the greatest combat sport athlete, but like it's really hard to look at you and deny that.
Well, thank you.
And for you, as this unfolds, like, what is that like, being the best on the planet at something? Multiple things, actually.
Man, you know, it's just crazy because I was just a 6-year-old kid with a dream. Like, I watched the 96 Olympics on my grandma's couch, on my Mimi's couch, and I was like, I want to be the best at something someday. And then I started judo shortly after that, and I was like, oh, this is what it'll be. And, like, I just love it. I loved what I was doing. I have a passion for it, and I love what I do now. It's scary as shit, don't get me wrong. Like, every time I'm walking to the cage, I'm like, why am I doing this? But I don't know, like, when you have passion and drive, like, I mean, it's hard to even think about someone saying that. I do it because I love it, and the fact that people think I'm really good is great.
People think it. The stats kind of prove it.
Yeah.
What you've accomplished proves it as well. As champion, you kind of get to call the shots a little bit. So when you think of this super fight, I would call it, with Amanda, her coming out of retirement to fight you.
Yeah.
Like, what does that timeline look like? When would you like to do it?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm watching the fight. Yeah, I'm going to have to circle back on that. I don't want to give you like a timeline, and then, you know, it's a long process to get to 135 pounds for me. I don't know how seriously Amanda's been training. I want her to feel comfortable. Like, I want the best her and the best me. I want this to be the best fight for both of us and, like, the best fight for the fans. So I don't have a timeline, but I'll be ready soon.
One of the best fights of all time. I can already tell.
We're gonna throw down.
Whenever it may be. But Kayla, congratulations. Such a monumental accomplishment. We can't wait to see you back.
Thank you so much.